He's in Plettenberg Bay. Yuri, a very good afternoon to you. Just give us a sense of what the situation is like there today.
Hi, good afternoon, Natasha. Yes, this fire struck wide. We're in Plettenberg Bay. We're in Kranshoek, which is just outside of town. This community was hit by the fire quite hard as it swept through here very fast. 4 houses were completely decimated, a few others damaged, and more than 200 people had to be evacuated from here. Most of them have returned to their homes, while the rest of the people will return today, trying to put their lives together. We spoke to some of them this morning. They were talking about issues. They have to go look for where's their furniture, their animals. As the fire came through so quickly, they literally just cut loose, grabbed what they could, and they ran for their lives. If you look behind me, here's one of the houses that got gutted. It belongs to Henry and Valerie here from Kranshoek, and they've pretty much they've lost everything. They've been living here for 6 years, and they saw the fire coming. They did try to move their stuff, and when the wind really picked up, it was almost like Armageddon here, and they just literally ran for their lives. Valerie, if you can tell us, what was it like when you guys saw the flames come over the hill?
It was so scary. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to grab. We have to run for our lives because the fire was coming from all sides. One moment there was no fire, but the next moment the fire was coming from everywhere. It looks like you have to run. The fire is behind on your head, and you have to run down the fire, under the fire, through the fire.
Now, for the Moody family from here onwards, what now?
We have to start our lives from scratch because this is our home, this is our life, this is our dreams, this is everything for us.
And the support from the people here in Kranshoek, I've heard that the community here pulled together like it was unbelievable.
It was really unbelievable. Everybody came out and tried to help. It's just, they give us just a hand or whatever they can, they do. You can't prescribe what they did do for us.
Valerie, thank you very much. Now, here in Plettenberg Bay, mop-up operations continue. Fire teams will continue to move out to find hotspots, to douse them, as attempts will be made to actually put out the fire. Yesterday in Knysna, we saw the extra helicopters from the SANDF arriving, and the hotspots will be targeted today. And then there's also the humanitarian aid. As we've mentioned, people will return to their homes, try to put their lives together. We've also seen officials from SASSA on the ground already, trying to help people with documentation. They are gathering lists to see who needs what as part of that humanitarian effort. We also have the army in Knysna. They will help with a lot of the logistics, moving stuff around. As was mentioned earlier by yourselves, we see a flood of donations still coming in. These things are collated, and the municipalities and the authorities working together to see who needs what. And all of this will now move forward. And in the days to come, it is all about getting the people from Knysna, Plettenberg Bay and the surrounds back on their feet and get this area going. This is also very much a tourism-driven area, and a lot of it we don't actually see the people who live here, and from their point of view they have got to rebuild now, but the impact on the area is not being calculated yet. That process will start now. Yesterday the Premier of the Western Cape, Helen Zille, was also in town assessing what's going on. Next week the Knysna Council will debate with regards to the disaster area declaration for the area, and all these processes must be followed now to facilitate and expedite financial and other assistance to come into the area to help people to rebuild. And with that, back to the studio.